Good God.
Boy, is that the first words he said to me?
Yeah.
Yep. Fire me. I don't give a shit.
Somebody's in a mood this
I
morning.
don't know. I compliment. Didn't I compliment him, Christina? I said the star is here. I've
Call
been
him the star and
waiting for him. I say the star is here, and immediately he's F off and F you, and
wow.
I don't know why he's in the mood. I didn't do anything to him.
Got their panties in a wad.
Well, he looks upset. I didn't do anything. I'm just glad he was in so we could do the commercial. We can get going now.
Oh, fuck that commercial.
I'm just
I'm
happy.
so sick of doing that commercial.
Damn.
Happy, and now all of a sudden I hear
God damn.
hearing the worst language in the world from him. We're just starting.
I know. Rough night there, bud?
Nope.
You get some good sleep, Steve?
Nope.
Well.
He's not even hitting his pot vape today.
I just woke up. God damn.
Yeah. Good morning, Steve.
Wow.
Mm.
Stop
He's in an
being
all-time
a
mood
drunk.
now. I'll say that. Well, we are live. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. And as everyone's coming into the room, let me
Hopefully they stay. Sheesh.
let me tell you all that we are brought to you today by Just Beds. I will not ask Steve to do that. I will not ask a professional commercial endorser on the show because obviously he seems bothered, but he usually does the commercial. But let me just say we're brought to you by Just Beds today. Just Beds are the Yawn Exterminators. They're located at 3120 Montvale Drive in Springfield, Illinois. Just Beds is the place where you buy a bed, right? And they deliver it. They deliver the bed to your home. They set up your new bed. They take out your old bed. They take care of you. You don't have to drive around town with a mattress on top of your car like a hillbilly. No. You go to Just Beds. Just Beds takes care of you. They get you a new bed. They provide a setup. They take care of it. The Just Beds truck shows up. You look like a professional. You look like you bought a really good bed. I love it. It's Just Beds, 3120 Montvale Drive. We thank them for sponsoring the show. Thank you, Just Beds. Good morning, everybody. How you doing? I see.
Great. And you?
Christina's in. How you doing, Christina?
Just peachy.
I see Steve is in. I'm not pointing to my penis. I'm pointing at Steve. He's underneath me.
So if you named yours penis Steve, we got a problem.
And good old Spanky is in. Hello,
Hi,
Spanky.
Steve.
Morning.
Good
Spanky.
morning.
Didn't he just say he was going to didn't he just say he was gonna shave that beard?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's working on it.
Mm-hmm.
I have to make an appointment.
You make an appointment to where? You have a professional do it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I look so good and I'm so important.
right.
Yeah.
So who is it? I mean, who do you go to a barber or a hairstylist?
I'll just pick out one of these off the wall joints like a Great Clips or Sam's or somebody. Just mainly to go in and look at the girls.
Oh, good
So
Lord.
you go to like the cheapest place possible.
Not really.
Hmm.
Them places are pretty expensive.
Well, I can save you some money. I got a damn weed eater out in the garage.
Do you? Do you have a finishing hedge trimmer?
Sure, yeah.
Well, hell, I'll let you do it. I'm not scared.
Weed eater out and just trim that baby right up.
So are you trimming the whole thing, or are you just trimming some?
I think the whole thing's going to come off. We'll start over.
You're gonna cut the whole thing off.
I think the whole thing.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's very long.
And I'm going to donate to somebody that's has trouble growing hair. We won't say names.
I don't know who you know that has trouble growing hair.
Well, Dan's a little short on top.
Hey, I've got some growth going. I really do. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got some growth going.
Oh God.
Look,
Where?
check it out, Christina.
Wow. There's a third one.
What am I checking out?
My mustache.
Oh, look at the chin. Look at the chin.
1, 2,
Got a chin too. But
3,
that chin will always have, but
4, 5. Oh yeah, there's 5 now.
you got to admit, you have to admit, this is more now than what. Remember that time I went like 3 months without shaving?
Yeah.
There's more hair now than when I went 3 months without shaving. Don't you think so?
Yeah, there's one more. I see one more hair.
I'm just saying
I'm
that
proud of you.
it looks more like a manly growth than what it did before. I can't help it that I have the facial hair of a 14-year-old boy.
So that moisturizer.
Mhm.
Gabriel probably has more hair on his lip than you do.
I like the moisturizer. Mhm. What can I say?
Hmm.
What can I say? I'm not like Steve or Spanky or Dan where I just grow where I don't shave for a couple days and I look like a vagrant.
I don't look well. I could probably pass for a vagrant, but it's raining today, so I don't want to sit on the curb. It's too cold.
Is that how vagrants act? They have to sit on the curb when
That
it's raining?
is for a fact how they do it in Decatur. I know that because I stopped one day to interview and speak to one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
So a
Shows up in a car, gets out, walks over to the curb, does his thing for a while. If cops look like they're around bothering him or looking bothered, he'll leave. But guaranteed, they get driven there, dropped off, or take care of their business, and they leave every day.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Nowhere near homeless. I don't mind helping homeless or people in need. I have no problem with that.
How do you
But
help? How do you help these people?
I would donate. I would buy them food.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem doing that. If they needed, I'm not going to give them money. I learned that the hard way.
Mhm.
You get a few people that, well, I just want the money. Well, no, let me buy you food. Why need the money? No, you need the money to buy drugs. I'm not going to support that habit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Right
it's,
in the liquor store.
we used to have them over around Decatur all the time where we haul grain. And I mean, there's a few people I didn't mind helping, but you'd see people park their cars like in a Shop and Save parking lot and walk over to the corner and set their lawn chair up. And they look homeless, but they're wearing a $300 pair of Nikes.
Look at that. Who'd have known that Spanky was such a philanthropist? Who would have known?
Don't use the big words with me if I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
not that big a word. It's philanthropist. That's not that big a word. Philanthropist.
I can't even say it.
That means someone of a giving nature, someone who gives.
Oh, I do have a giving nature, but that
Yeah.
kind of leads us in. Can we have an open discussion real quick
By all means.
about a few things?
Yes, go right ahead.
I was watching the eating contest the other night. By the way, it went great. I thought Elliot did wonderful. Dan did good.
Mm-hmm.
Steve wasn't there like usual. Anyway, that's not the point.
Steve was sick. Steve had the shits. He was very sick.
He was, and I understand that.
He would have exploded all over the restaurant.
I seen him that night, and he did look awful. He had no color.
Yeah.
But
Good enough to join us.
back to this.
Yeah.
I think I have a listener that has a disgruntled problem with me, or I don't know. I really don't give a shit either way, but something we need to bring up. What the hell's her name? Hang on here. I got it written down so I remember. This Cindy Lopian.
I'm glad you have notes. Okay.
Cindy Lopian. Yeah, I do have notes here. Let me look at them real quick. She seems to have a problem with me.
Are the two that hated Spanky.
He has a fan club.
Yeah, supposedly fan club, but just, I'm just trying to figure out how she wants me to talk on the air, because she says when Steve's there, I'm too harsh and too grating. Well, if you got a guy that wants to have homosexual tendencies with guys and have popsicles shoved up his ass, how do you expect a person not to get harsh and not to get loud and upset?
Hard. Wait a minute. So you're saying if there's a man who is attracted sometimes to other men and who wants a
Yeah.
fudgesicle shoved in his ass, you're saying, how can they expect you not to get hard? Is that what? Isn't that
No, harsh.
what he just said?
Harsh, not hard.
Not hard, harsh.
Oh, you said harsh. Hard.
Come on, if you're going to lay that for lamp or mampetus,
I thought you said that made you hard.
no, it does not make, no. I just wonder how she expects me not to get upset. And then, hang on. Look at my notes.
Oh God.
And secondly, is she Steve's sitter? Does she have to stick up for Steve? Does he need a little babysitter?
No,
boo boo.
I don't
Stevie,
think
you need a
that's
little
not what
boo boo.
she wasn't saying you're Steve's. I don't think she was saying that you're Steve's sitter. I think she was just explaining why she didn't like you, right?
Well, I
Isn't that
just
what it was?
really don't know the lady, but I don't like her either, I guess.
Very
I don't know. She is very nice.
Sweet.
I think you'd like her.
She's very sweet.
I think you would like her. I really do.
Well, I didn't know maybe if it was one of Steve's ex-lovers or,
No, she's just.
and they were, thinking I was picking on Steve, which I'm not. I mean, he has admitted openly how he's into guys. He has admitted.
He's never admitted he's into guys.
Yes, he has.
No, he just says that he finds some guys attractive.
Well,
There's
that's
nothing wrong with
fine.
that. There's nothing wrong with
You
some-
probably find guys attractive too.
if someone's attractive, I'll say they're attractive. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I didn't say a word. Now, see, you're getting all harsh.
No, I mean,
Getting all worked up here, fumble.
we know what you're getting. The harsh one.
Easy, people. You need to all calm down now.
We know what you're into.
You're all up to getting ready to have a stroke or something.
Getting hard. That's all I know.
Not yet.
Oh God.
Anyway, I was just curious. I'm just, trying to keep the hate and discontent on an equal playing
Diane
field.
says, good morning, all. Well, good morning, Diane. How are you?
Good morning.
Hi, Diane.
Oh my God. Ray, Karen says, Ray, at this rate, you'll have a beard like Spanky in 350 years. Well, I'm trying. My hair just doesn't, my facial hair doesn't. I'm a hairless Mexican. What can I say? I don't think there's anyone in my family has ever had. Well, my brother Foon's got a beard or has had a
But isn't that nice though? You don't have to shave every day or worry about it.
I don't have to shave every day. This is
That's what I mean.
Nice.
I haven't shaved for a couple days. So look, I'll get it in my beard and in my face up here, but my mustache takes a really long time to come in. And what happens is I can go a couple months, but then I'll have to shave it because it'll drive me nuts. I'm not
Really, there's a lot of people that way.
If Steve would color his facial hair, he's pasty white, so it's coming in white, so it looks like his face. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's growing. It looks
If
good.
he colored that mustache, it would be very thick, I think. Now, Christina's.
Well, you're going to talk about Christina's mustache?
I was going to show Christina's facial
Oh,
hair.
my God.
That her.
I probably have more of a stash than you do.
Here we
This
go.
is derailed.
The insults. Hold on, I gotta let my cat out, you guys.
Come here, kitty.
Here, buddy.
Come on. Where's
Kitty?
wonder where the nutless super chester is.
Chester.
He's
Probably riding around looking for his nuts.
well, he's in the bed. He's in the bedroom. He's still sleeping. We don't want. we
Who
don't-
nutless is?
Mama.
He's sleeping with his mama. He's in the bedroom.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Steve, how long's it been since you shaved?
Couldn't tell you.
Month, maybe 2 months.
No,
Month.
it'd be if he didn't go 2 months, it would be.
I bet he grows it pretty quick.
Yeah, his grows pretty fast. He's got a high testosterone level. His problem is more cerebral. It's not. It doesn't have to do with. It doesn't have to do with hormones. Of course, he did say something last week that had me questioning his hormone level. He wasn't it? Was it last week or 2 weeks ago, Steve? Maybe it was right before he got sick, but he said that his desire that if he has sex once, that he's good for like several days where he doesn't need sex afterward.
Mhm.
Well, that's with age.
You think so?
No, I guarantee it is.
Oh, then I need some of that.
I mean, I like hitting it. Don't get me wrong.
No, but I mean, I'm fine. I'm
But
fine.
yeah,
I can't. I can't do several times a day anymore. But like I used to. But the older I get, so that's kind of slowed down. But I am to the point of I could still use it every night. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But then these women in the chat room talk my wife into going on this hormone replacement therapy or whatever.
Yeah.
And so now it's like every month I got to hear the complaints about the cramps, and I got to hear
They're getting into her head, talking shit.
No, it's just her getting on the patch has made her more consistent. I don't know how it all works.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to explain.
It's making the periods come back more consistently. And the period pain in the ass. I got to be honest. Periods are very tough on men.
They're tough on you.
Periods are very tough. Periods are very tough on men. Very tough.
Oh my God.
It's very
All
hard.
I know is I
We're
watch
the
what
ones
my
who have
wife
to
used
keep
to go
that
through,
vagina, but they're tough on you.
They're very tough.
and I'm glad they give women the periods and giving birth because I couldn't do either one.
Well,
Oh God, no, you guys would die.
I think.
Oh yeah,
I think I would have. I think I would have given a valiant effort. I really do.
I know what happens when you get one pushing the right away. How bad it hurts. I mean, we're talking handrail bending, and I couldn't imagine a whole like Sean Bellint's head coming out. Holy shit!
They would take
Be like an explosion.
That shit would split you in two.
These days, they would take him by C-section, right?
Well, they'd have to.
I had that.
Well, Steve said he was taken by C-section, and he was in the 60s. They didn't do a lot of C-sections back then, right?
Yeah, I don't think they did. I think it was more or less back then natural. They did it at home.
Yeah. Well, no.
The women would just go in and lay on the couch or the bed.
I was born in the 60s, and I was born in a hospital. I was born in Chicago. They put my mother in the hospital, and she pushed me out. I think that's why I get cold sores, because they say that only children that like Steve, I bet you don't get cold sores. Steve, you ever got a cold sore?
Nope.
You know why?
Yep.
Because you did not come out through the vagina.
Right.
My daughter
Oh,
did not get cold sores because she didn't come out through the vagina.
so anybody who was hatched through the snatch don't have that problem.
Well, if they take you from C-section, you won't get them.
Oh, okay,
Because
cool.
you get I'm sure this is probably incorrect, but I'm telling you, you get cold sores if you came out through the vagina, if you were naturally,
That's
Mike Cole down there.
not true.
It's
If
not
your
true.
That's not
mother-
true.
If your mother was a carrier, there's a certain
Yes.
not everybody, but if she was a carrier, if she had a certain
When your head's coming out,
forgot
when your
what
head's coming out, you go right out that vagina. Your
I
head's
forgot
coming
what
out.
it's called.
Your lips and everything are touching right up against that vagina, and she gives you the cold sore virus. She gives you the cold sore.
Yes, but only if she's a carrier of it.
It doesn't
Not
matter.
not all women are carriers, but if
Well-
she had it, yes. But if there's a
Dirty women,
preventative, though. If
dirty,
she could have
dirty women.
taken
give birth to children that get cold sores.
she could have taken a medication though during birth. To
So
prevent it.
they want to give you one last thing before they throw you
I'm
out.
sure they didn't have that back then.
Well, but I'm saying if you're born through C-section, you will never get them. Steve's never gotten them. You want to know why? He wasn't. His giant head did not come out through the vagina. He never went through the vagina trauma like I did as a baby, coming out naturally.
Mhm.
By the way, Karen says good morning. Well, good morning, Karen. Good morning. A lovely conversation we're having about
Yeah.
Vaginas and
vaginal birth and so on and so forth.
and flow and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Joel
but there's
said,
just no way I could go through it.
of herpes. Thank you, Joel. Amanda says, I came out the vagina and I didn't get them. I'm just saying that it is that it's a virus that a mother has, and when a child comes out naturally,
Mhm.
The child gets it. But I'm saying that now, and they have medicine now, but
Yes.
Jeff says, I think Mythbusters needs to be contacted. Well, if you need Mythbusters, if Mythbusters need to check dirty women for whether or not they're spreading the herpes virus to children, maybe we do need that, but I don't know. I'm just telling you, this is what I've read before. This is what I've read. If
Very
your
educational.
if your mother's a carrier of, I can't remember the name of it. Like I can't remember the name of the condition, but a child can get it.
So all children, go home and ask your mom, did they spit you out the normal way?
Well, you'll know if you get cold sores. You'll know. Dan says if mom has an active HSV1 or HSV2, it can be passed on to the baby, but it doesn't cause cold sore. It causes internal organ issues. Well, I'm saying that that I get cold sores, and it's because I was born naturally and not through C-section. Which I guess in the 60s there were not a lot of C-sections. Nowadays they have a lot of C-sections.
Mhm.
My wife
I think anymore, don't they offer you the option?
my wife had a C-section.
Only if it's medically necessary.
Yeah, they can't.
Yeah, I mean, if
they
it's
can't give one for the
let
hell of it.
you.
There has to be a medical reason.
Yeah.
We did it because my daughter, when my daughter was in the birth canal, whatever, she stopped breathing, so
they had to get busy.
they had to.
Yeah.
So we had it wide enough for my wife's hips to separate. But which made it so that she could now gain weight a lot easier. So they the hips separated, but she ended up having to be taken by C-section. Yeah. By the way, Tom says, thank you, Tom. C-sections were much less common in the 1960s than they are today. Modern data shows a dramatic rise beginning in the 1970s, which helps us understand what the 60s looked like by comparison. Thank you. The first step, Ray, is acceptance. Accept the fact that you have herpes. How dare you?
Wow.
I have very clean genitals. For anyone to even suggest that my genitals are anything but clean is offensive.
Nobody said anything about your genitals.
Well, how else would I get herpes?
A cold sore on your lip. That's a form of herpes.
Well, I'm telling you.
Ray's got herpes. That'll be the talk on the playground next week. That's terrible.
My genitals are nothing if not excellently clean.
So how often do you have these herpes flare-ups?
I don't want anyone to suggest anything else. Karen says, taking notes. Ray has very clean genitals. Yes, I do. I have never had. I'm thinking back. I've never had a sexually transmitted disease. Can everyone here say the same?
I can.
If you've never had a sexually
Never.
disease, please raise your hand. If you've never had an STD, raise your. All right. If you have had an STD, please raise your hand. Of course, I. What was your STD you had, Steve?
I had crabs.
There you go. There you go. I knew Steve would be the exception to the rule. That's our Steve, everybody. Oh my God! By the way, we're getting a lot of nevers in that chat room. Holly says never. Roy says never. Kelly says never. Karen says, "Wait, no, I have never had an STD." Jeff says Steve puts the S in STD. Oh no, Steve puts the STD in stud.
Oh, Lord.
By the way, you can lower your hand now, Steve. You can lower your hand if you want. Thank you. There you go. So everyone, Steve is, this is what you've learned so far on the show today. You've learned that Ray, Christina, and Ray, Christina, and Spanky have never had an STD. You've learned that Steve has had one. Those are the two things that we've learned. Congrats.
So were those crabs hard to get rid of, Steve?
Yeah.
Did they bite?
Didn't you get them from your first sexual experience?
Fuck, we had to fucking strip everybody's beds. Oh, it's terrible.
Was it your first sexual experience that got them for you?
No, it was like the second or third.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
We all got it. It was. I don't even know if I got it from a girl. I might have just got it from the apartment itself, because we all ended up with crabs.
Everybody had them.
Yeah.
Joel says I sat in a pool for 12 hours to get rid of them. Who knew those suckers can swim? Joel, you had crabs? It wasn't when we were living together, was it?
Yeah, he said he got him from his roommate.
How dare that? No, I was his roommate. I never had.
That was
crabs.
my point.
And we definitely know you had herpes.
I never had crabs. Never had crabs ever. Thank God. They do sound miserable. Because aren't you itching all the time? Joel says yes. He got them when we were living together. Holy shit! You didn't tell me you had crabs. Oh, I would have. Thank God we didn't use the same toilet.
Or did you?
Spread for the toilet, but I don't know a lot about. I don't know a lot about crabs. But I'm hearing Oprah in my head, says Karen, and you get crabs, and you get crabs, and you get crabs. That's how it works. Like Steve and his roommates, they would all have sex with a bunch of same women.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how they were getting crabs. No.
Was that from down yonder in Dupo?
Crabs.
No, that was in Kansas.
However, I just started trimming or shaving my pubic hair this year, or in 2025. So, but I had a big amount of pubic hair before I started trimming it. So I could have had them. I could have, but I would have noticed, I think. I've never been itchy or anything, but thank God.
From now on, if I see people itching in public, I'm going to say, y'all got crabs?
Well, obviously,
They may answer.
Good.
very
Lord.
prevalent for people who have dirty genitals. All I know is I have never had the crabs. You're welcome, Holly. Thanks for letting us know. By the way, Holly says you should have glued my pubic hair to my upper. How dare you? Let me just say, how dare you?
So when I shave mine, should I donate it to you, Ray? Should I?
No, I don't want your dirty. I don't want that filthy hair.
This ain't dirty.
Mm,
Some bitch gets shampooed daily.
You have to rub
Conditioner.
You have to put shampoo and stuff in that beard.
Oh, I wash it every day. Yeah, it's just like washing your hair.
I don't wash my hair every day.
Shampoo, what?
I don't wash my hair every day.
You dirtbag.
I wash my hair maybe twice a week, maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't wash your hair every day.
Wash
Dries
your
it
hair
out.
every day.
It dries it out.
Especially for me. I mean, I'm a Mexican. I don't want to dry my hair out because I get ashy. My skin gets ashy. I can't imagine my hair would be a mess if it gets too dried out. However, if I do go too long, my hair gets oily. However, the older I get, I think the Scottish or Dutch side of my father was Dutch, I think. But I think as I get older, the Dutch side starts becoming more prevalent than the Mexican side. Because I used to get oily hair if I go too long without washing it, but now it doesn't seem to get that oily. As it's grayed, as my hair is graying, it's getting. For starters, if I let my hair grow long, it'll look almost white at the tips. You know what I mean? Now that I'm cutting it shorter, it's a little better. But it doesn't get oily. It used to get oily after so many days. Dan says, I also do not wash my hair every day unless I get sweaty. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes when I work out, if I'm really dirty after working out, I'll have to wash my hair. But other than that, I don't. I only wash it. I wash my hair at tops. Maybe twice a week. Yep. Steve, do you wash your hair daily?
No.
No. So Spanky's the only one who washes his hair daily.
I'll probably get crabs.
No, I don't think you. No, they don't. They don't just show up. No, you have to actually get them. So you have to wash you get your hair on your head and your
Beard, get shampooed. Yep.
Wow.
Shampooed, conditioned, blow dried sometimes.
You condition your beard too?
Yeah. Don't you put moisturizer on?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Then I put conditioner on my beard.
Do you?
I gotta keep it soft.
Do you have to put beard oil or whatever they call it?
No, I've never tried that. I have people that have, and they like it, but I just condition it with the shampoo.
Karen said she has to wash her hair daily because it gets oily. Amanda says she washes hers every other day, and she doesn't dye it or use a blow dry unless needed and a straightener. That's why my hair is so long. Well, you should use some hair color, Amanda. Get some hair color in that hair. You don't want to start looking old. I tell you, I wish to God I would have started coloring my hair years ago because then I could get away with it. You know what I mean?
Lord.
I really do. I wish I would have colored it. Imagine this hair if it was black. Oh my God, like it used to be. Holy shit. Oh man. I'd look out like I was 35. I'd look like I was 35 again if I colored my hair.
I didn't go that far.
Now I look 50. Oh my God.
Well, yeah, you are pushing 60 very soon.
You know what? You're right. I am.
You are, though, really, honestly.
Oh, you're right. I know.
What, 58?
Yes, that's very close to 60, dude. That.
And Steve, are you 59?
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, it's no big deal. You hit 60 just like hitting 20. Big fucking deal. So, well,
Wow.
things get a little grayer and things don't work quite as fast as they used to. But
what things are you talking about? I'm hearing
well, you know,
we're hearing about these things that are not working as
You
well.
know, you have northern regions.
Yeah, what kind of things are not working as fast?
well, sometimes you know, as you get older, your pistons stop pissing, and
Your pistons
You know.
stop pissing. What? the
yeah,
hell?
you know, you get a little old age. You got to kind of talk to it to make it come out there and pee every once in a while. You know, I mean,
No, I've never.
I don't.
Never, you know what? I've heard that there are guys that have a problem peeing. I've never had that problem.
yeah, I don't either because I make sure. Yeah, we're not.
No, you're just saying that sometimes guys have a problem peeing. I've never had that problem. I'll
I
tell you,
feel so sorry
I've
for the ones that have to wear those bags.
only once in my life have I ever had a problem. Like I've only not been able to get an erection once, and it wasn't, and I could still get something. I just couldn't get a full on erection. You know what I mean?
No.
And that was after I took this medicine. I took this medicine that was for my knees, and it affected. They told me after I took it, they go, "Oh, well, that's because it will make you." And I was like, "What the? Why didn't you tell me that before I took it?"
Right?
Because you wouldn't have took it.
I thought it was broken.
Yeah, no, it was weird. I couldn't get it got semi erected, but it didn't get fully erected. I'm like, what good is this? And I found out when my wife was, was attempting to pleasure, you know what I mean? All of a sudden I'm sitting there going, what is this? And that's happened once. However, Steve knows this story. Because that happened, the doctor goes, "Oh, here, let me give you this." And the doctor gave me a Viagra. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor said, "Here, use this." So the doctor gave me Viagra. And I got this full bottle of Viagra. Okay. And then the next time after I got the Viagra, full on erection. I've never had the problem again. I had it the first time I took this medicine, I had it. And then
So you probably just had to give it a kickstart to get it going again.
I don't know what it was. I don't know. All I know is it was the medicine. I couldn't, because I've never had a problem. But I had it that one time, and then she gave me a full bottle of Viagra. And so I have a bunch of extra Viagra that are just sitting around.
Well, you could be selling them, making money.
I don't know who the hell to sell it to. I gave some to Steve.
Well, you could walk around and ask them, "Hey, you have trouble getting your pecker record?
No, I'm not going to go ask people if they have problems.
Would you like to buy a pecker pill?"
Why would I ask people?
Well, you said you had extra ones. How else are you going to get the word out? Ray's got pecker pills.
No, I don't.
Come on.
I gave my buddy Steve. Steve said he had a problem getting it up, so I gave him. What did I give you? A couple pills, Steve? Right?
3. Yeah.
I gave him 3 pills. Yeah, I said, "Here you go. There you go." I thought he'd come.
Still have 3.
But he's poor, so it's not like he's going to pay for them. So
Well, right there. See, you could give them to him.
I should have sold them to somebody with some money. Yeah.
I don't know what those pills are going for on the market.
I don't know. I don't know.
$5 a piece.
Really?
$5 a pop?
Yeah.
People pay $5 for a boner.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. I've been getting mine free. Yeah, so I'm pretty lucky. I don't know.
Yeah, that's all a boner
My
for you.
penis is very average. It's not of immense length or anything. I imagine bigger penises, maybe bigger penises, they have some problems with them, erectile dysfunction, erectile dysfunction. But we average penises have no problem. It goes right up. I got to tell you, since I lost weight, my penis is very, very, very good. My erection is very the strength of my erection is very impressive. I will say, since I've lost weight.
That's just simply wonderful.
And I'll allow you all to just appreciate that and think about it.
Oh, what? You could like knock down walls and shit with it?
Well, it seems
I can break rocks with it now.
my
Bang.
erection is it's closer now to what it was when I was like 20. Because I'll tell you, when I was in my 20s and teens, holy shit, those were some powerful erections. The 40s were not as strong as the 20s for erection. But now in my 50s, now that I've lost weight, very.
Ray Lytle, weight loss and the power pecker.
I'm just telling you. My erections are, as Nikki would say, rock hard. Nikki used to love rock hard. She would talk about all the time. By the way, Kelly says, this is award-winning material. Yes, it is.
It used to be.
Please remember, we have won awards for best podcast.
Have. The past tense have.
Yes, we have. We will again, but we've won. We've won. Don't. Did you see Steve did that kind of? He kind of rolled.
I just see more competition out there in the podcast category. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, we lost last year, and I think we should. I mean, I voted for PBS too, but you got to remember that was right after Trump said he was going to take away their funding. So I think there was a little bit of political. I think there was a little bit of political thing behind it. You know what I mean? By the way, Dan says I took Christina upstairs for lunch last week, and I made her eyes bug out. Way to go, Dan! Way to go, Dan!
Mm-hmm.
That's a powerful erection, or it could have been wrong hole, but either way, her eyes bugged out. So
No. It was yeah.
was it the correct hole? I hope.
It was the correct hole.
All right. Way to go, Dan. Way to go, Dan. Steve, tell us about one of the times you've had a powerful erection.
Never.
Never? Ever? Not even when you were like in 18?
Well, maybe. I can't remember. That was 40 fucking years ago. 50 years ago.
I had some powerful erections at 18. Come on. Hell yeah.
At 18, I could have broke store windows out.
That's what I mean. You know,
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting those again in my 50s since I've lost weight. I knew this would happen, but damn, I'm really pissed off that
And if you're a drinker,
that I waited so long to, you know, to start worrying
if
about
you're a drinker, take a Viagra and drink some Crown Royal. Fuck, you'll think you're a porn star.
Really?
Some bitch about got to slap it to go to sleep. Women love it.
I'll be damned. Women love men who drink Crown Royal
And take Viagra.
and take a Viagra.
Oh, good Lord.
I
Let's
didn't
see,
know
we
that.
got, we have some Crown Royal. Ray, I might need to get some of the Viagra from you.
I don't. I got to be honest. I don't drink anymore. So
I don't either.
I'm
I
pretty
mean,
boring. I don't drink. I don't do any drugs. You know,
you don't stay up late.
not
Well,
anymore.
you do.
No.
You stay up reading.
I don't. I read every night. I do read till like 3 in the
Yeah.
morning, but I'm in bed when I'm reading.
3, 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I got some good reading in last night, man. Don't be rolling your eyes, Steve. I got some good reading in. Yep. So I felt, you know. I
Was
felt-
you reading some of your omnibuses?
Yeah, I was reading an omnibus last night. I read
Omnibus.
I'm reading the Green Arrow omnibus, and I'm reading an omnibus called Judgment Day. So those are the two omnibuses that I read last night.
Well, you should share a reading with us each day.
I love reading. I really do. I enjoy it. So I could come in here and be made fun of by people for reading.
No, I
But
don't
I
think people
enjoy-
make fun of you.
I enjoy
I
reading.
would never.
I just think sometimes you put the people in a situation to make the comments.
Who do I?
I ask for you to read.
Yeah.
I'd like you to read every day. I think you should read a page every day.
Well, no, I like to read more than a page. I read last night I read 300 and some odd pages, I think.
Holy cow.
Mm-hmm. But it's a good book. When I get a good book, man, I'll read it. I'll do 1,000 pages at night. You know what I mean? I can do 1,000.
Really?
Oh yeah. if it's
All
really
shit.
good,
Shitting aside 1,000 pages.
I could do 1,000 pages.
Okay. Wow.
Wow. From my comic show, he says everyone should be reading. We need to have print stay alive and become affordable again. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Karen says she loves reading too, but she wishes she didn't feel so guilty for reading instead of doing other stuff. No, there's nothing. Don't ever feel guilty about reading. Reading gets your mind going.
Mm-hmm.
I think, I'll be honest, I don't know what happens when we die. I do not know what happens when we die. I sometimes think more than likely it's just nothing. But if there is something after death, and I'm no longer on this earth, there is no doubt in my mind that I will miss reading and baseball. I'm telling you, if there is some kind of afterlife that we go to, I will miss reading and I will miss baseball. There's no doubt. And I'll miss my rock hard erections.
Oh,
Well, that's what I was getting at. I don't understand. You sit or lay in your bed with your little up and down situation, but you have a beautiful wife next to you and you're reading 1,000 pages of comic.
No, I'm saying
Hit that, read that.
There's nothing wrong with reading.
There isn't. And everybody has I like word searches.
Like Karen says she reads. But Karen, are you reading fiction? You know? And if it makes you
I do.
happy, then
Word search and puzzles.
Wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Steve, what do you do for fun?
Watches TV.
Pretty much,
Watches
yeah.
TV.
He watches
even
TV,
if-
plays video games.
Yeah, except I'm perplexed on whether I'm going to get the new fucking MLB game. I'm about ready to say fuck those motherfuckers because they kicked me out of another league. I don't know why. I was playing whoever wanted to fucking play. They kicked me. You being kicked out. Fuck you guys, you pussy motherfuckers. See if I fucking buy the next MLB
Yeah.
and play you sons of
The
bitches.
new season starts at what is today? The 3rd? I'll
Mhm.
be able to play games on 9 days from now. You know,
In the fucking, in fucking 26. I haven't decided whether I'm even buying 26 yet or not.
Hmm.
I may buy fucking Crash Fest, Wreckfest, because there's a new Wreckfest coming out March too. I've
You
already
like- you
I've
play-
already conquered fucking NASCAR or dirt track racing.
do you play?
It's fun, isn't it?
Do you play against people when you play your games?
Yeah, I play against real people.
When you do that, do you do the iRacing?
Yes, sir.
Do they throw you out too for you get reckless?
Yes.
Yeah, I got thrown out the other
Oh,
night.
they-
They're like, you're
Oh,
ramming too many cars. I'm like, blow
Yeah.
me.
and that fucking,
You
and
got
that fucking,
getting a PlayStation?
I did, yeah.
Good for you, buddy.
Yeah. I mainly I do farming 25. I know, I'm a farm.
Farming. What is this video game? What is that?
It's a farming simulator.
farm simulator.
You can puts you in tractors, combines, trucks, whatever. You can grow your crops, feed your livestock.
Mhm.
Oh, that sounds incredibly boring.
Well, so does reading comics, but I don't pick on you about it.
I play it.
You play it too? Tell me about this game. Tell
You
me
farm.
about this farming game.
You farm, you grow your crops, and then
Grow your
you
crops
gotta
and raise your
harvest them.
cattle.
I like driving around in the tractor.
You run your business. It's a business.
You harvest your crops, you send them to the elevator in your truck.
How long
Mhm.
does it take to play? How long does it take to play this game?
Well, you can play it forever.
Forever.
It's your life. It's real life simulation.
It's same as real life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Except you don't smell
See,
the dirt. I mean, when,
you ought to try it, Ray. Yeah, you don't smell the dirt.
Incredibly boring to me. I'm wondering how you guys are so excited. So you are on a farm,
yeah,
Yeah,
you plant crops,
correct.
and then you have to wait months for the crops to come up.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get in a pretend tractor and you
Yeah.
Yeah. You got your steering wheel, your gauges, and
can you speed up time or anything or how or
yeah, the growing process you can on the crops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it rains, you got rainy days, so you work with your livestock or work in the shop, build stuff.
I have never. This sounds incredibly boring. But then
Yeah,
again,
but if you ever did it, you'd throw everything away.
I played one where you build in the cities, and the city one was cool. I played Sim City, and that was surprisingly a lot of fun. But it got old quick.
You ought to try it sometime.
So I'm just saying, can you speed up to where your crops grow faster than
Yeah.
you don't have to wait like 3 months to?
No, I mean, you can speed it up on your computer.
That's what I mean. I'm just wondering how you guys play it.
Yeah, I can. There's one section that I can plant today, and I can, within a 20, 30 minutes, it's like full grown.
Jesus. Amanda says this sounds like Christina's dream world. Your dream world has to do with crops growing. This to me, I mean, to each their own though. To each their own. I'm sure there's some people that find me reading comics strange or playing my baseball games, but I'm shocked that so many of you guys play farm simulators. That sounds incredibly boring to me, but I don't know.
Oh wait, you ought to get the new one, the American Dream Over the Road Trucker.
Oh, yeah.
What? There's a video game where you're an over-the-road trucker.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you can get on a board and you can get your loads. You can back in your docks,
Yep.
pick up your freight, set your map. Like if you're going from here to Vegas,
Yep.
fuel stops, everything.
Can you go and get a lot lizard?
Well, I haven't figured that out yet. I've been looking.
But weren't you a real truck driver before you lost your?
I don't know if I was a real truck driver. I drove a truck, yeah.
But before you got your stubs, you were
Yeah, stubs.
Yeah. So now, you actually go and play like you're working again.
It gives you relaxation for me because I didn't want to get out of the truck. I didn't want to have to quit working. You know, it was a forced deal.
You don't have to get up, you know.
So it gives me kind of relaxing time to, you know, I mean, because some of it anymore, like Steve said, with the MLB, everything is so real. You know, it's just like you're doing whatever.
I'll be damned.
Customize your trucks, you know, inside and out.
Yep.
Seems like a hell of a lot of work.
I was just watching this thing. I know this. Nobody's gonna give a shit about this because it's something Steve likes. But I watched this YouTube thing called The Millennial Farmer. It's a dude that runs a farm. He's a millennial.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But they now have, John Deere has right now for sale a tractor that will drive itself.
Wow.
You set your boundaries and you set the tractor that's there, and it will do what you want to do. It does not need a driver.
So the guy doesn't even need to be in the tractor.
Nope. They can set it all through GPS and everything.
Sit in his house and do it.
Yep, he can sit in his house and do it.
That would be cool. The last thing I had when I quit farming, I had the auto steer, Steve.
Yep.
You could set up your things, and all I had to do was turn the tractor around and lift the implement at the end of the field.
Yep.
Turn your wheel about a quarter of a turn, and the computer would pick it up and turn it the rest of the way for you.
This millennial farmer has his 9-year-old daughter running these multi-million-dollar tractors because that's all she has to do is just sit there and make sure everything's running.
Yeah, push a button.
Yep.
Cindy Council says she used to play Farm Town on Facebook and she loved it. Farm Town's a video game too?
On Facebook, yeah.
I've never it sounds incredibly boring. It's like somebody said they played fishing. It's like, what?
I got a fishing game.
Of fishing.
I have a fishing game.
Go out on your boat and you cast it and sit there and wait.
Shit, I couldn't imagine playing a video game.
I have a fishing game. You walk all over the place. You don't even go on a boat. You can walk it out. I'm walking the bank. Different places.
And throw it in. Yeah.
Yep.
The only exciting part about fishing is we used to get when I was a kid, we would go. And I hated it. Oh God, I hated it. The only thing is you get the fishing line, right? And you have the line. The line is going across your finger. Every once in a while, you get that little tug.
Yeah.
That's the only exciting part of fishing. Where you go, and then you have to jerk it and reel it in. That's, for me, that was the only exciting thing about fishing. I mean, I like the fact that you could have conversations, but then you're having conversations with someone who likes fishing, so you're not having discussions of, world events or political discourse or anything interesting. It's always, conversations are always about, tell me about George Jones and Loretta Lynn's great, latest record.
That's why fishing was made. You don't have to worry about all that world politics shit and who's jacking who and who's trying to kill who. Who gives a shit? You throw your fishing line in, kick your feet up, and relax.
Mm-hmm. Well, the best thing about fishing was that you could have a conversation about something. And then you realize the conversations you're having are with someone is not very, worldly.
The reason I like fishing is just like the same reason you read 1,000 pages of comics a night.
That's okay. I mean, that's fine.
And we're there. I mean, I'm not knocking yours. You don't. I mean, I think it's so relaxing just to go out on a bank or in a lawn chair and you just check out the pool and just sit there and relax in the breeze. No phones,
Here's what I
nothing.
don't like
Mhm.
about fishing. Here's what I don't like. Number one, the smell. Oh my God. I'm not a fan of the smell.
Sometimes it could get a little rank.
Well, yeah, fishing does not smell good. Number one, the stink bait. Oh my God. I went fishing once. This person said, I got the bait. And I go, good. You got some worms? Oh, no, we're using stink bait. And I'm like, what the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
is stink bait?
Stays with you a
What
few
is
days.
stink bait? And I'll be goddamn. This guy opened up this tub. Holy shit. That is the most properly named product ever made. Stink bait. You want to know why they call it stink bait? Because it fucking stinks. That's why they call it stink bait. It smells horrific.
This
Oh,
catfish can't fucking see. They smell. God
oh my
damn.
God. So this guy goes, here, put some stink bait on. I'm like, oh, so I start putting the stink bait on it. It smells. Oh God, you want to gag. You want to throw up. That's how bad it smells. It just, oh.
Did you catch anything?
Oh, it was just, the smell was so just, I just want to leave. I wanted to get the hell out of there. It smelled horrible. And then
Steve, what do you use for bait?
Such a puss.
Depends. Not depends.
It
but
depends.
That depends. Yeah, I understand.
Ugh.
I use
I
if I'm fishing for carp, I'll use corn.
corn, yeah.
When I lived
Just put a current, take a can of corn.
Mm.
When I lived in South Texas, somebody once invited me to go on. They had a boat, and that was kind of interesting fishing. But I didn't go too. But I went for a little bit. We went out in the boat, and that was kind of interesting. But there was a lot of drinking and talking, and
Well, yeah.
these guys
Yeah.
were intelligent, so we could talk about anything. But you know,
Well, I think Steve and I and Christina, we ought to all get together and have a mobile unit fishing party.
Oh,
Mhm.
I got my
thought we
poles
were
ready.
over. So you guys,
And Ray, you can come along. I got an extra fishing pole.
I got 3 poles.
You've got fishing poles, Steve?
I got 3 of them.
Wow. When's
I
the
got
last time you've
2.
been fishing?
I don't need a fishing license.
When's the last time you've been fishing?
Oh, it would have been when I lived in Oriana, so a few years ago.
I know Christina's always talking about. She still goes fishing to this day. She
Oh, I
loves-
do too.
You talking to your kids into going fishing with you, Christina, or is it just you by yourself?
Elliot doesn't have he hates it. He gets bored.
Yeah.
Gabriel wants to go, but he gets bored after a while too. So, but he'll go, but he'll start bitching. Then he gets told to.
So do you go by yourself?
I've gone by myself plenty of times.
Oh, I do. Yeah. It's the most peaceful time out there in your lawn chair.
Yep, I'll take my chair and I'll cast my poles and set
I
them.
would
I'll
not-
just kick
I-
back and relax.
If my woman came to me and says I'm going fishing, I'd be thinking, oh, she's having an affair. I would think something's up.
No,
I would think something's
he
going on.
knows. If I say
I
I'm
would-
going fishing, he knows. She's at the
My
lake.
wife loves to fish.
Hmm.
The only thing is she won't touch the bait or take the fish off the hook.
I would,
Oh,
I
have
would
these
think
new
this marriage
things
is
now.
over. If my wife suddenly says I'm going fishing, I'd be like, don't come home. This marriage is over. Obviously.
Well, we'll know if you have a split in your marriage what happened.
Yeah, well,
Dee went fishing.
yep.
It's really relaxing though. I mean, hours. Get a good shade tree to sit under with a breeze.
Do you go by yourself when you fish?
Sometimes, yeah. Oh, it's a quiet, no phone, nothing.
Oh, you don't even have a phone?
You might have a game warden walk up on you once in a while, maybe.
Mhm.
But for the most part, where I go, it's, more or less like private property. You just get your chair, leave the phone in the truck. I don't want to be bothered.
You can't even check TikTok or
No, I don't do any of that. I tell
Facebook or
Jen
anything?
I'm going fishing. I'll check in maybe in a couple hours or 3 hours. If I need anything before, I'll call. But no, I don't. I leave the phone lay on the dash of the truck.
I don't think Steve could be separated from Pornhub for that long.
I bet he could.
Steve,
you
could
see?
go fishing without a phone?
Yeah.
You could go fishing without a phone.
Yeah.
I
You can't
find
see it anyhow. When you're outside and the sun's, you can't see your phone 9 times out of 10 anyhow. So why look at it if you can't see
I
it?
just don't see you being comfortable with being that separated from Pornhub. Like I
He
need
just
my
looks at
Pornhub.
enough of it
I need
before he
my
goes.
Pornhub.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
I think we need to get a fishing trip together.
No, no, I don't think we need that.
Meet and greet at the fishing pond.
Yep.
Mhm.
Picnic food. Bring picnic food.
That's right. Bring a dish to pass. Come on, fried chicken, tater salad, some apple pie.
You know, I think it's wonderful. You guys get joy out of it, but it just, to me, that's a pass.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, like I said, it just
Dan says the point of fishing is to catch fish. If I'm not catching anything, I get bored and pissed off. Yes. Absolutely. Cindy says cold beer. I don't drink. I don't drink, so you know.
Drink water.
Yeah.
when I used to drink, definitely. I mean, it easily would be a case of beer a day fishing.
You would
Oh yeah, 24 cans or a 30 pack, and go out at 10 in the morning. Quit about 2:30 in the afternoon. That's an easy 30 pack.
you'll drink 24 cans of beer in 4
Oh
hours.
yeah,
It took you 4 hours to drink 24 cans of beer.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's not a lot.
That seems
It's not.
a lot.
No, I mean, like I said, I mean that's good fishing. Even a 30 pack. Hit the pond about 10 o'clock and say you quit at
Drinking
2:30.
30 beers in 4 hours.
Yeah, just sipping on them.
I don't know. That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot of alcohol consumption.
That's what my wife used to say. You know, you go to a bar and you can't leave unless you drink 12 or 15 beers.
Wow.
I said, what's the point of going to a bar?
There's
Damn.
You go to a bar and drink a beer and leave?
Drinking. I used to
Yeah,
go. all
I
the
mean,
time
I
to play
can.
gigs. I never
Well,
drank at gigs.
honestly, I haven't tried it much since I quit drinking because I have that fear of
Mhm.
falling off the wagon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
But-
don't need you off the wagon.
No. If I get off the wagon, boy, people don't think they like
I
me
remember
now.
those days.
Woo-hoo.
I remember those days. God damn.
I just call it like I see it.
Bill Spanky standing in the parking lot. What's he doing? I don't know. Does he know what he's doing? Nope.
Nope. Why the hell would you want to know what you're doing?
What the hell's he doing out there? God damn.
But I could always handle the band money
Yeah, you could. I'd say that. You
when
did.
we count out at the end of the night.
Yeah, he would always when my band was playing, when the Pickles were touring, Spanky would always be the guy. At the end of the night, he would get all the money. He'd handle all the money, and he did it great. He was never because
You get some, I
Yeah.
get some.
And here's the other thing: the best thing about Spanky is I never had to have uncomfortable conversations with anyone.
Oh, I always dealt with that.
Because Spanky always took care of it. Like there was one time we were playing a gig and the police came to speak to us.
Yeah, the sheriff.
You know, Spanky had the lawyers on the one telling him do this, do that, and then he took care of everything. And then finally he set it up to where we spoke to the police. There was a time we went and spoke to the police and all that. So yeah, he just took care of all that stuff. He took care
I did take my music pretty serious,
he took care of all of it.
you know, but
So I never had to I was never stressed. It was always just performance.
anybody out there in an uncomfortable situation that needs to want to leave their spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, you call me. I can take care of you. You'll never have a worry in the world.
So you're saying
I can even go get your clothes for you if you want to move out. It's all you got to do is give me a set of keys, and I will take care of your problems.
So you're saying if someone calls you and says, I can't be in my relationship anymore, and I don't want to break up with my spouse, you'll take care of it.
I'll handle it.
How do you?
I'll be at their house when their spouse gets off work, and I'll sit them down and tell them. But bottom
So
line,
how do you just flat out you come out and say it?
well, yeah, because that's what I do, in radio and music. I mean, people want. No, you're going to get what we give you. Bottom line is, say if your wife come home tonight, Ray, I know she wouldn't.
Yeah.
She wanted to break up with you, but she couldn't do it, so she called me.
Okay.
So I come over to your house,
how would you take care of it?
and I say, Ray, you need to sit down here. And bottom line, it may sound cold-hearted, but Dee can't stand you no more. She wants a divorce, so get your little omnibus books and hit the road.
Would I get to keep all my comics?
Yeah, just hit the road. Get your books, get your drawers,
Well, shit.
be gone.
That's his one fucking concern. I get to keep all my books.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, you cannot. I guess maybe my dad was that way. My grandpa was even worse. I mean, my grandpa, bless his heart, he was very racist, very mean.
Oh God.
I mean, he
I think
told
we're
it
all-
like it was.
For that.
You did not sugarcoat shit in life. If you went somewhere and you didn't like somebody, you told them, I don't like you.
Damn.
It's that simple.
I don't. I mean, I had breakups, but I have not broken up with anyone in 30. How long have I been married? I've been married like 30 some
I
odd
was going to
years.
say, you've been married for what, 35?
30. I got married in 92. That was what, in 34 years ago? Holy shit, yeah. 34 years ago. I got married I was young. I got married at 23, I think. 23.
I mean, I'm coming up on 11 years of marriage, but we've been together 30 years.
That's what I'm saying. However, my breakups were pretty quick before that. But my relationships were pretty quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My best one was my first marriage. I drank all the time, and I come home one night. Well, I hit the corner of the house.
When you
And,
hit the corner of the house.
I hit the corner of the house with my pickup starters. It was minor, nothing. Well, I did knock a few things off her Precious Moments cabinet and broke a few things.
So you ran.
Anyway.
You drove home.
I bumped into it.
And you ran into your house.
I bumped into it.
Uh-huh.
Somebody put it in the wrong place. But anyway, I walked in, and I'll never forget this. She goes, I want a divorce. Okay. I went in and packed my bag and back out the door to the tavern I went. Not a problem.
So you went back to the drinking.
Oh, yeah. I was back at the tavern within an hour.
I never met your first wife.
Oh, no. She was kind of a trip. Really, in a way, her parents were Polish. So they were very Polacks to the max. And that's fine. But
I know
yeah.
I know your new wife. I love Jen. She's very nice.
Oh, I don't know what she puts up with me for, but I love her too.
I don't know your first wife, but goddamn, I feel.
You didn't want to, but I mean, you seriously. We lived in a trailer, okay?
Yeah.
Most people married, you can't afford a lot, so you have a mobile home. Had the wheels and tail lights and everything still on it.
Yeah.
And come home one night, and I kind of misjudged the driveway. Kind of hit the corner of the trailer. I did a little damage to the house. I mean, didn't do much to my truck. And I walked in, and she's screaming and bitching because I knocked a few things off her china cabinet, and they broke. Don't put it by the wall. I mean, what do you expect?
Did your first wife get remarried?
Oh, yeah. She's been remarried 4 or 5 times.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well,
But
I guess that's good.
she's
for her.
the only one that I could still run into today,
Yeah.
and we could have a normal conversation.
So you get along with her. You would get along.
Oh, we get along now better than we did when we was married.
Well, that's nice.
But I don't get that. Her deal was, you drink too much. The whole time we dated, I drank the same amount. Why are you getting pissed off now?
Did you start dating her in high school or something? Where did you meet her?
No. I was in my late 20s when I ran into this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was I can't even tell you how. I think a buddy was dating her sister, and I don't know, I just kind of moved in for a one night stand and ended up getting married,
I'll be damned.
you know.
And then you hit the house. And she
Yeah, I hit the house and that kind of all hell broke loose.
I
And
mean, I can't believe a woman wants to get divorced just because her man hit the house. That's crazy.
I mean, if I'd have killed her dog or something, I could see that. It's just a couple little pieces of, wasn't like you couldn't go buy them again.
Mm-hmm.
Shit happens.
I'll be damned. But now look, you've been with Jen for a long time, the entire
30 years in April.
I'll be damned.
Wow.
And we dated 19 years before we got married because I did not want to get married. I did not want to get married.
Now Christina's marriage had lots of good sex in it. It was after she met Dan, but
Oh, but it's still great though, isn't it, Christina?
because that wasn't who she was married to, but
Well, I know that on the last one. Yeah, that.
a lot of I don't know.
Like I said, my best one with the second one is I divorced her, left her ass on Easter Sunday.
So you've had women. You've been married.
This is my third.
So your first wife, you hit the house and she asked for a divorce.
Yeah,
But
she
if
got a
you
little
went to her
upset.
now. 30 years later, you get along.
Yeah, we run into each other once in a great while and speak. It's no big deal.
The second wife, how
That
long were you married
bitch.
to her?
I was married to that rotten ass bitch for 8 years.
Oh, good Lord.
Okay.
Stanky ass whore.
Did she get remarried after you left?
Oh yeah, she's married a couple different times. She got her some old ass farmer now, like he's gonna save the day. And shit, I did get 2 beautiful kids though,
Yeah.
and I got beautiful grandbabies, so that's cool.
Well, that's good though.
But-
So second wife is the one you got the kids from.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she just didn't understand the whole situation.
Well,
Why I wanted to divorce and left on
marry?
Easter Sunday.
Why did she marry you?
Who, my second wife?
Yeah.
Well, we got married because I guess we were in love or whatever. I don't know. Wasn't because of the sex. I mean,
It wasn't good sex?
no. We didn't swallow. I mean,
Oh my God.
what's wrong with that deal? Man, if you ain't
Wow.
gonna go the full way, don't tease.
So who had the better marriage, you or Steve?
On the second one,
Yeah, your second marriage or Steve's first marriage?
no. Neither compared to this one, but my first marriage was 10 times better than my second marriage.
I'm saying Steve's first marriage.
Yeah.
Or
Steve, how many times you been married?
who was better wife? Steve, tell us about your wife.
What about it?
Well, you're hearing Spanky describe his second wife. Please tell us a little bit about your first wife, so Christina and I can determine which wife was worst.
Well, she looked like a weeble and she smelled like a tuna can.
Wow. She was beautiful, wasn't she?
Yep.
Is that the one that you caught her with?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Steve caught his wife having sex with another man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
Did
think
you
there was
catch
anybody
your
else
wife
that
having
stupid.
sex with another man?
You did.
Spanky, did you catch your wife having
No.
sex with another man?
Shit, I wish I'd have caught her. I just said, "Where the hell you been all my life, buddy?" Shook his hand.
Exactly. That's exactly what I fucking did. I
But
started
see,
back-
now I can't say much because that's what I did on my third one when I met Jen.
Yeah.
I said, "Hey, let's get together." And she's like, "You're married." I said, "I can take care of that Easter Sunday.
Oh, Jesus.
We'll go to dinner, eat Easter dinner, and I go home." And she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm packing my clothes. I found a new girl." You can't leave. Oh, yeah,
You
sure I
started
can.
dating-
Watch.
You started
Exactly.
dating your third wife while you were still married to your second wife.
Oh, yeah.
Steve, did you
Yep.
date? Were you dating anyone when you were married?
How's that weather out there? Looking a little like snow.
No snow. Rain.
Rain. It is
I
raining
had-
here too.
Let's just say
Let's
Yes.
just say.
yeah, I've been on a couple of dates with another woman before I caught my wife with another guy, but I didn't get caught.
Were you gonna break up with her because of the woman you were dating or anything? Or
Yeah.
so you were on the way to break, you were gonna break up with her if you didn't catch her cheating.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the way I
When
was. Yeah.
When I was like, she was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm fucking leaving. What do you fucking think I'm doing?"
Yeah.
Thank
It's like
you.
they're surprised.
Yeah. Where are you going? Duh.
I just caught you fucking somebody else. Of course I'm leaving.
Exactly. Oh, how you doing, Ed? Hey, good to see you, buddy.
Yeah. Hey, you want to have coffee when you get done banging my old lady?
I'll be damned.
We can compare notes.
Yeah.
It's just the whole thing is just crazy. I'm telling you, it's just nuts. Wow. No, I never.
Fun, like I said.
My breakups
Do
were
what you
all.
do.
My breakups were all. I just said, it's not working. Just broke up. Just that was it.
Gotta go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever have any criers though, Ray?
Yeah, but no, I never had any I was always afraid of really deep relationships, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I did a lot of dating that were just dates, and I did a lot of one night stands, but I had commitment fear. I had fear of commitment. I was only in a long-term relationship, and by long-term I mean more than a couple of weeks, just a handful of times.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just, as a young man, I just had other things going on in my mind. I was self-absorbed. I know this is shocking.
Not Ray.
I know this is shocking, but I was very self-absorbed. I was worried about, I had other things. I had a career.
But you played a lot of music though.
Yeah, I was playing a band and I had a career and I just had stuff going on. I didn't have time for anybody else. But I had my college sweetheart who I lived with before I met, who I lived with in Texas. And then I broke up with her, and then that's when I moved in with Joel. And then
Then he got crabs.
not for me, but yeah.
Well, okay.
Then I met my wife, and when I met my wife, it changed. My wife changed my life. She really did. But before
Well, that's
her,
the way mine did too.
before her, I had a long-term relationship, and then before her, I had a girl that I dated for, I want to say, I dated for a few months maybe, and that was an okay relationship. But I knew that wasn't long term. and then everything else was all really short-term, relationships. I just never, I wouldn't allow myself to fall in love.
On your one night stands, did you ever let them spend the night?
No.
Absolutely not. I understand.
Place. I would go to their place usually.
Yeah, either their place or in my pickup in the back. Yeah.
Well, I didn't let. You can ask Joel about this. I didn't like bringing girls home to our apartment because, it would turn into something. Like.
Oh yeah, no sleepovers.
I had to go to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. So there were some girls that were still sleeping. And I do feel bad about this. I would, leave it to Joel. I was like, hey, you're going to get up. There's a girl in my bedroom that's got to get out of the house before you go to work. So that was kind of a dick move to make.
Yeah, you don't want to leave it to the other guy.
But Joel was pretty good at it. I mean, he was, and the same thing would go to him, but I was never home. Like, he'd have girls stay the night too, but I wouldn't have to kick them out because I would be gone. You know what I mean? Because I started working.
Yeah.
But he would have to make sure the girls that stayed with me would have to leave because they would be there when I left. I never had to do that for his girls,
No.
It was just, it was just crazy. That's just how it was back in the time.
Pat him on the back and tell him thanks. You got to go.
Yeah. But that's how
Get your clothes on. Get
I
going.
preferred relationships. And then I met my wife and it was like, uh-oh. And I knew from first date, I'm like, oh, this is, I'm nuts about her. So, I would have married her on the first date. That's how much I loved my wife when I first met her. And still do.
Yep. That's great, though.
Christina has been over and she has seen the love that we have towards each other. So she has seen it.
I hear her just talking about it so well.
I'll tell you that damn Christina, she starts talking to my wife and immediately I hear there's that whole of, I can't believe you're married. And she actually says it, I can't believe you're married to him. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm bringing my supposed best friend in here and she's shit talking me to my wife. Good Lord.
I don't know.
Well, hey, if your best friend can't do it, who can?
Well, it's just ridiculous. It really is. I would expect better. I just
always in all the one night stands and everything. I am so thankful that there was the Dirty Bird.
Oh God.
Because if you didn't have anything by 2 a.m., a little drunk, but you'd have to take the wobble drive to Springfield.
Freaking meat market.
And you wanted to get in there before the lights came on. Because, man, when the lights came on, you'd chew your arm off to get out of there.
See, you guys, I was married. By the time I moved to Springfield, I was married. So you never got to experience the Dirty Bird. I never went to the Dirty Bird to pick up anybody. I hear you and Christina talk about it, and I just laugh. I knew that Jimmy would go there all the time and get hooked up, but
yeah.
I never experienced.
Whenever Jimmy and I had party together, he's like, "Well, Spanky, it's 2 a.m. We better go to the Bird and get our picks in before it gets dark."
Well, Shaner, he loved the Dirty Bird as well. So, of course, Christina enjoyed the Dirty Bird. We've heard those stories.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Close that some bitch down many a nights.
Yeah, but you just didn't want to be there when they turned the lights on.
Oh, hell no.
You never hooked up with Jimmy?
No.
Oh.
No.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
I tried to stay clear of Jimmy.
That would be interesting.
I've seen him there many a nights, and nope.
And that's when you were the biggin? Is that when you were the biggin, Christina?
No, I wasn't the biggin quite.
So you hadn't gotten that big yet.
No, not then, not yet.
But she was looking for good time.
Oh,
I hope you got it.
I found them quite a few
Did you have any hookups? Did you have any hookups with anybody that you like ran into later and you went, oh shit?
No. No.
See, my problem was, especially when I was in Texas, when I was in Corpus, living with Joel. I had the disadvantage. I had the disadvantage of everybody that I hooked up with, they knew who I was, but I had just met them. You know what I mean?
Well, it's because of your job and where you were.
But that's what I mean, because what I did for a living was so well known. So my problem was everybody knew at least the on-air version of me, okay? But I remember nobody's name. Even today, I'm really bad at remembering people's names. So I didn't remember a lot of names, and there's times I hooked up with people, and I just never the name
Call them the
never
wrong name.
name never stuck in. Never, you know what I mean? Like even now, if I named any of those one night stands, I don't remember the names. I know
Wow.
really good looking brunette. I know blonde with big tits. I know, you know what I mean? I remember some of the people, but I don't remember the names because, you know, it was, you get the conversations going and they know me, or they knew me, they knew my name, but I didn't, you know what I mean? And then it doesn't catch. Okay. Like you guys ever met somebody and you their name doesn't immediately catch in your head, right? But you like them and you never want to bring up what was your name again, because this is gonna hurt their feelings, you know. So that's how it was like every night for me. Like,
Did you ever call them by the wrong name though?
No, I try to not call them by a name.
I did that one night. That don't work real well either.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, for me it's like and even to this day there's a lot of hey buddies and what's, you know what I mean? Or you know, with girls it was always sweetie or whatever, you know what I mean? Just any kind of, you know, because I forget people's names. At least now today, like, you know, we have chat rooms and stuff like that, so it's a little easier now. You know what I mean? It's a little easier now than it was back when, you know, back when I was dating, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
The fun days.
I'm tired. Oh well. Shall we wrap it up? It's
Sure.
time.
Steve, you still awake, bud?
What was that?
I want to know if Steve was still awake.
Man, Steve enjoys my stories of. Oh, here we go, rolling his eyes. I saw that. Holy!
He
shit.
gives a look of approval.
That was very prevalent. It was very prevalent. I could tell you stories, Steve, that would rock your world.
Oh.
You notice I don't go into details. I can tell
no.
you stories that would rock your world. Oh, well. Anyway, thank you so much for sharing your story of getting an STD, Steve. We appreciate it. Spanky, thank you so much for sharing stories about you hitting your house.
Oh yeah, just a little bump. It wasn't. I didn't even consider it a hit.
A little bump. You knocked shit off the fucking walls.
I knocked stuff off the shelf and I broke the front picture window.
Oh, well,
Christina,
you
thanks for sharing about your times at the Dirty Bird.
Could you imagine if I'd have drove through the house? Would have been different.
I want to thank you. It was a fun show. Thank you, everybody. A lot of great comments.
Lord have mercy.
A lot of good A lot of good.
Well,
college-
then, thank you, Ray. We heard that you give your roommate crabs.
I didn't grab my roommate crabs. No,
Christina, is that what you heard?
That's what
my
I heard.
roommate admitted. By the way, my roommate admitted he caught crabs when we were roommates, but the
Yeah.
crabs did not come from me.
Oh, I thought he said he got the crabs
But
when he
now-
lived with you.
Now I got to be honest. I'm thinking, who did he bang that had the crabs?
Yeah.
You know, who did he bang with crabs? That was a time, you know, that was a crazy time. We were both in our early 20s and single. There was a lot of people coming in and out of the house.
That's crazy. That's like a swinging door.
You two
Yeah.
ever bang the same girl?
No, we never banged. No. Like one time, okay,
Mm.
one time we had Lamb, you know, Lamb lived with us too. And Lamb brought this chick home, and he had her in the bedroom, and I walked in drunk, you know what I mean? I walked in there, and the girl was grabbing at me, and he was banging her, and she was grabbing at me, wanting me to join in.
Ooh.
Okay. And I was like, no, I'm going to, you know, I'm not interested. You know what I mean? Like I wanted no part of it, but she was trying to get me involved, and I turned that down. I was like, no, don't mind me.
Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get some sleep. Scoot over.
No, I think I went back out into the living room or something, played Super Nintendo or whatever the hell we had.
Yeah.
I just wasn't interested in, you know, I wasn't interested in getting into somehow joining in.
I lived with a buddy. He had a different girl every night. It's like swinging door. I was like, okay.
Well, I'm just this girl just, you know, she didn't do it for me.
Yeah. But you were drunk.
Yeah, but I know which you'd think would make me not care, but I was like, no. And I think I was with someone earlier in the night, so I was just I just wasn't interested. And
Yeah.
I just, you know, there was my opportunity for a three-way. I've talked about three-ways before. That would have been my opportunity for one, and I just turned it down and didn't pursue it. But you know, nothing against John. I mean, John was fine, but the girl didn't. She rubbed me the wrong way. But you know, but in hindsight, if maybe I should have put up at it, then I'd have that experience under my belt. Oh well. Oh well. But now I'll let Steve tell me the stories about the three ways, so I can.
What three-way? I've never had three-way.
Anyway, let's wrap it up.
Okay.
Tired. I'm very, very tired. Am I the only one?
Probably.
Yeah.
I could go back to bed.
I don't think you're the sleep last night.
This damn weather.
I want to thank you guys for checking us out today. We're back tomorrow. With a brand new show at 8 a.m. We hope you'll come back and join us, everybody. We appreciate you for joining us today and invite you to return with us tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Thank you, my friends. And we'll be back tomorrow morning. So long, everybody.
Good luck. See you. Bye.